Elon opened. I would think, right? That's why he changed his mindset on Donald Trump.
So the natural tendency is to believe that Elon Musk realized when he bought Twitter how corrupt everything was, because he disclosed all those emails of CDC, the government colluding with Twitter. Yeah, he exposed all that. Many things he exposed, right? So it naturally for most of us was that, he's on the good side. I hate to say good because nobody's really good, but he's trying to do the right thing, and he did. But you can't disregard that Elon Musk has many contracts with the military-industrial complex. And not just that, he shadow bans. So that was the biggest way he outed himself, was shadow banning. I'm not the only one that says it. I think that as Americans, you want to see the good in people. And naturally, I get it. I get it. And I could be wrong. It just seems to me that somebody that's truly a patriot certainly doesn't want to shadow ban anybody, and he has shadow banned me from the time I got on there. Nothing's changed from when Dorsey was in, but there's millions of everyday. The worst part about what he does is he does it to average Americans. He gives this huge platform to the people that have millions and millions and millions of followers: Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, blah, 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 blah. But silences the people that have the fewest amount of followers, because they're the ones usually saying the full truth. So even though it looks on the surface like Elon Musk, he bought Twitter and he exposed all this stuff, he bought Twitter to try to infiltrate and get control of the narrative. He only there's absolutely, if he's so wise and smart, as everybody says, then it shouldn't have taken him this long to realize who Trump was, huh? Yeah, he wasn't as smart as we average Americans who were with Trump all along. No, he wasn't with Trump all along. He only, he says it's because of when Trump got shot, and maybe so. But again, then if you're with Trump, then you would support Trump's values, which is you don't shadow ban and you don't silence. Obviously you can silence somebody who's threatening others or threatening violence, obviously. There's limits to the speech, but very few limits. And Trump is about allowing that speech and no shadow banning. So you would think that Elon Musk then would support those values as well. Unfortunately, and you can just chop it up to my opinion, but I think it's really obvious to see, is no, he never supported Trump. He likely still doesn't. What he supports is making sure that he still has a say in whatever administration goes into the White House. Under Kamala Harris, he will. They play like they're enemies. It's all just a game. He serves the globalist agenda. Trump is not about the globalist agenda. Kamala is about the globalist agenda. So it appears to people like Elon Musk is such a patriot, but the biggest part they seem to be missing, and I'm not sure why, is that he silences average Americans. I don't believe for a minute that Trump would ever support that, because when you silence the people that aren't the big Hollywood or media people or the big popular types, then that's even worse when you shadow ban the little people. It shows you yourself are a tyrannical type person in your character. So yes, I would very much like to be on board with Elon, and that he came to the side of light, and but anybody that has common sense, these people were, for as much as we hear what visionaries and how absolutely expert they are, and they're so smart, and just somebody that just is amazing. All these, glorified things we hear about them, yet it took them this long to figure out who Trump was. Yeah, so he likely silences or shadow bans the average, everyday Americans like me and many others because, well, we're a lot smarter than him. But try to tell this world that, and, well, this world doesn't want to hear that. It wants to raise up and promote the people that are all just doing what they're doing for nefarious reasons. You need to look a little deeper, unless you're being paid by Elon Musk, which wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's what Kamala Harris is doing. She has all these people on TikTok praising her and Waltz, and it's like, you mean to tell me all those people are that stupid? No, they're doing it for the money. So I don't know that this Stitch is somebody that's doing it for the money, but I just wanted to reiterate that, is that nobody supports America or Donald Trump's values that shadow bans Americans.